Hey guys, welcome to another small video. Today I bring you a video on what you need for a Gryphon trap or how to Gryphon trap. And it's gonna be the first time. Oh, should I bring my mic over here? All right. So this is gonna be one of the first videos you're gonna see with a camera. For this kind of video, someone for you to tell me if you want for me to be camera, no camera. Up to leave it down in the comments down below. So let's get into it. So I released a video previously covering traps and what you require for traps, and those traps I covered the solo trap and the riot trap, and those two traps require low might to bait attacks. Now for Gryphon traps, might doesn't really matter because they don't attack you because of your might. In Gryphon traps, they attack you because you're gonna be an empty castle when they scout because you're not gonna have anti-scout. And you're gonna have a lot of resources. So the way you bait for a Gryphon trap, you're going to have millions of resources in your on you at whenever they're gonna attack you, or whenever you're ready for you to be attacked. So the strategy revolves around Gryphon. Now Gryphon is a Pacted Familiar, which I have right here. And its last ability, Homeward Blind, it has a 30-second cooldown, a 30-minute cooldown, I mean, and it recons all troops within 6 seconds. So the moment you press this ability, the troops come to your base in 6 seconds. Now, what's great about this is that it's the only skill stone that does not require fragments. This thing's course. I mean, Gryphon traps just require animal and resources to produce. Now, when you're Gryphon trap, you want to have a lot of these already, so you don't have to like rush them. And they take a bit of time to craft, but you can just keep them all stacked up. You still have two ready. And so what I'm gonna be covering is pretty much the basics. So stat wise, on a Gryphon trap, you do not require any. You don't require the 400%, but higher your stats are, the better. For Gryphon trapping, what you do need is the troops. Now the reason that you don't need the stats too much is because when people attack a castle that has resources out, they usually never send the leader with it because they just spam and spam and spam. And if they do send the leader, they don't have war gear on because they're gonna be having the resource gathering gear on, and they won't have the time to react to change gears. So basically, what you're required to do for a Gryphon trap is that you're gonna go out into the world, or out into the kingdom that you're in. Usually, you want to do this in KBK, so the kingdom doesn't learn who the Gryphon trap is. You're gonna go to like a random corner in the kingdom. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna send all your armies to gather. Now, what you're gonna be sending together is gonna be your whole army. So you're only gonna be needing the amount of troops that you can send out together, and you want to make these troops to be either all of them tier 4, or 90% tier 4 and 10% some fodder that's gonna be your front line that is gonna help you cut your losses, because you are gonna be taking hits and you don't want to be just trying depending too much on healing those tier 4. Though you will be able to, since you are defending, you won't be taking any reds unless you overfill your beds. So I made a little chart, an Excel document, but we go right here and we'll just cover this. Where's my, there we go. There's the Excel sheet. So cancel, okay. Can zoom in that way, got it. So you have the basic 5 armies, and you send 200,000 troops out, which is not anything that I would recommend for it, because when you send your armies out, you want to have as many troops as you want out of your castle. And the way you do this is when you send out an army out, you don't want to be sending just 200,000. You want to be sending them with your hero and your leaders, and all your leaders or all your heroes and your leader. Yeah. So pretty much, these two are not gonna work out because these are only 200,000. So we're gonna look at 250,000 armies. Now you have 5 armies. This is a total. This is gonna be the total amount of troops. If you have 5 armies and you just send 250,000 out, But usually during for these traps, you want to be popping a 50% army size boost or 20% if that's what you're gonna want. So, and you're gonna want to build that amount of troops, whether it be tier 4 or whether it be tier 4 mixed with a little bit of tier 2 or tier 3. And then so pretty much you need 2.25, and you want to mix this. So you want to make it like this, make it so you want to make around that much of from every troop type. So you go here like this. Now you'll be noticing right here that I put one that's at 300,000. Now the army size you can send at 300,000 is based on research. So we go back to the game. Let me open up the game again. So we go back to the game. There's a research in army leadership right here called more gatherers. Now this makes you that when you send a gathering troop out, it gives 50,000 or more troops once it's maxed out. And since you don't need to worry about your might, you can focus on this research to get it to this much. That way you'll be sending out the amount of 2.7 million troops. Now what makes it this strong is that when people are attacking your castle, they're going to be attacking it because they're going to see that it's an empty castle. You're never going to run anti-scout, so never use them, because there's going to be a giveaway that there's something fishy and nobody's going to attack you. You're going to want to have millions, and I mean hundreds of millions of resources, not billions of resources on you, so people want to send attacks out. And besides that, so you're going to be... So the full course of doing it is you're going to go elsewhere in the kingdom. You're going to send out all your gatherers to tiles. Then you're going to teleport randomly. Well, not randomly. You're going to find a certain location. Now, the certain location, let me see if I can find it, is going to be for your own safety to help you out. So you want an island like this. Now, the reason you want an island like this is because if anyone that marches to you is going to have to be marching from a very far distance. Now, the reason you want them to march from a very far distance is because they're going to be sending 6 armies, or they're going to be sending other armies at once, and they're going to have to wait for them to hit, and you're going to be letting them hit you. And the reason you're letting them hit you is because once they get more confident, they're going to be sending bigger troops, or they're going to be sending a lot more armies, and people are going to join in to send more armies to try to take all the resources. You've seen how that goes when there's someone finds a bank that's unshielded. It's going to be the kind of same thing. So pretty much the way you want to bait this out is by having the research town, and on this, in an island that's like this, you want to host 2 castles. Now in the other tile, you don't want to put an army down, because then they're going to know that you're online, or they're going to know, or there's going to be one less 300,000, 250,000 troops that you're going to be able to recall into your castle. So here you're going to have to have an ally, or you're going to want to have someone that's gonna be helping you out to bait this out. So it's gonna be like a person from a different guild that's gonna be teleported there, or just a castle that has a shield that's gonna be there and just gonna be attacking you. Now you're gonna be on fire, and they're gonna be sending 1 troop so they don't take losses. They're gonna be sending 1 troop marches to take just a little resource, and then people are gonna be coming in and send marches as well, because this person's sending marches. And once you feel like you're ready to take the hit, you're gonna make sure you change to your war titans. Well, yeah, war titans first. Well, you should already be in them. Then you should activate the ability. Then you have 6 seconds to change your gear, and then when your armies return, you just automatically random relocate out. Now this will do is that you will hit all the armies that are marching to you will hit at once. But since not all of them, like 99% of them, will not be sending leader with war gear on, you're just going to be killing a lot of troops, giving you a lot of points for KPK. Or just kills if you want kills in the kingdom, in a certain kingdom. So that's pretty much all you need to know for a Gryphon trap. So as I said, if you do the research, you only need 2.7 million troops. So you can do the 50%. And that's 900,000 of each tier 4. Each tier 4 being infantry, range, cav. Or right here, where you don't want to do the research and you only want to do 250,000. At 6 armies, you're looking at 2.25 million. You have more armies, of course, you just add the amount. So and you have 8 armies, it's gonna be harder for you to do it because people are a lot more sketchy. I mean, a lot more wary of bigger armies or bigger castles. But mine is not too much of a big issue. So that's pretty much everything you need to know on Gryphon traps. If you have any more questions, then them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. Let me know in the comments as well if you would like the camera view with me, or you just want for me to be no camera again. Oh, and I just noticed I forgot to take off this Twitch, the Twitch alert that I have down here. Take it out, my follower goal. No, that's for when I was streaming on Twitch for my Holy Star stream. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.